What will success in, say, 10 years look like to you as regards the issue of leadership in Nigeria?
Success for me over the next few years is democracy delivering development to the people. It's about reducing the level of poverty. And I want to wake up 30 years and I look at my children and be proud that they went through a public school and they have all the competencies that they deserve. Or look at our leadership, where we don't have to be debating the academic credentials of our leaders, but a leadership that understands that diversity is key to progress and growth.
Success in leadership in 10 years to me would be where a people can actually ask their leader for accountability for whatever, with no fear of persecution, with no fear that there would be backlash, and with the confidence that they have to get the information that they need to know. Success would be where you can get every information you need without it being withheld from you. That's the implementation of the freedom of information. Success in leadership would be where people would actually go out with something. They know if they wake up, they've been empowered with something that they can go out and look for something for themselves, which is basically being taught how to fish. The concept of not being given the fish, but being taught how to do it, where a people can stand independently for their own selves without relying too much on their leaders, which means the leaders must have been able to pave way for their people to achieve what they want to achieve through empowerment and support and infrastructure and education and all sorts of things that need to be done.
Success to me in 10 years would be to reducing the percentage of out-of-school children to about 5%. I'm really keen on seeing the nation being educated, especially the children. Because to be honest, without education, then I wouldn't be here. So I believe that education really goes a long way in determining our future. And also, I would like to see more inclusive governments in terms of women and youth, representing each constituency's either legislative, judiciary, or the executive arm of government. And also, I would like to see Nigeria diversify in terms of economy, rather than just relying on oil. I see Nigeria also getting just as much from agriculture as well, because there's a lot of potential there. But for some reason, it's getting less and less attractive for youth to go into agriculture. But if properly done, then it can be really rewarding.
Success to me would be a few years' time we're looking back and we're sure that we had policies. For someone like me who's coming from the private sector, it's important that our policy makers can actually institute policies that can last the test of time. So I want to see the top two political parties, for example, coming together and agreeing on 10 things, such that whether we have a PDP government or an APC government, those 10 things that have been agreed on can continue, within the life cycle of the government. So whatever party you are, we know that as a nation we have agreed to become the most industrialized black nation in the world. I would like to see a nation where our educational system can attract students from other part of the African nation or other part of the world. Basically, I would like to see success to me will also be in Nigeria when our next NESG summit in 10 years' time will have a president who's probably less than 40 years old leading us. Yeah.